Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie. And today Calvin is going to be doing what's called easy enchilada casserole. And we had all of the ingredients but to make this, but too, so we went to the store and got them, and we're really looking forward to this tonight for our supper meal. And today here in Georgia, our weather is, this morning it was cold 39. Some people may not call that cold, but to me it was cold. But it has warmed up. It's probably getting closer to the probably 40s or 50s. I'm not sure right now, but it's still a cold day to me in Georgia. It might be summertime to some of y'all. But anyway, Calvin is going to make this, and I think he's going to do a good job on it, and I think it's going to be a good meal, don't you, Calvin?
Yeah, I'm going to try it. Now on this meal, Marie found it, and she thought it looked good and wanted us to try it, but the original recipe calls for making it in a 9 by 13 pan.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided that'd be way too much food for us.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut it down and make about half that amount. And so Marie said, since we're changing the recipe up a little bit, she wanted me to make it. She likes to make them original, and she likes for me to change them up. So I'm going to change it up and see if it works. But basic ingredients, we're going to be using hamburger meat, onion. We're going to have some salsa, some red enchilada sauce, some refried beans, some corn, yellow corn. On this particular recipe, we're going to be using tortilla chips. That's what makes it so easy. And then we're going to be using some Mexican cheese. For toppings, we're going to have green onions, tomatoes, and sour cream.
Yeah.
And you mentioned lettuce. We may put a little lettuce with it.
Okay.
Just depends on how it goes. Okay, so to get this started, this is 1 pound of hamburger meat, and we had this in the freezer. It was frozen, but we thawed it out, and so I'm only going to use just a little bit over 1/2 of this. So let me get this started. First step, I'm going to brown the hamburger meat and then saute the onion with it.
And we will save the other half, and we will either make us a hamburger out of it, or we will either make us a beef soup, won't we, Calvin?
Yeah, that would be a good thing to make with it, be a small beef soup.
That's one way to cut expenses,
Mm-hmm.
and it's one way to make your food go faster, which that would also cut expenses.
Yeah, this meat may be still a little bit frozen. It's pretty hard here, but if I can get it cut in half here, there we go. Let me get started and get this browned up.
Well, that really smells good, Calvin.
Yeah, it does. I love smelling hamburger meat when it's cooking. Okay, this is about half done, so I'm going to go ahead and add my onion to it. And this is about half of 1 small onion diced up. And we want to get this sauteed real good. So let me let this go ahead and keep cooking.
And by the way, if y'all notice my hair looks a little different today and a little fuller, it's because I was having a bad hair day, and so I put on one of my wigs. This is not my favorite one though, but I do wear it occasionally when my hair doesn't look like I want it to. And so I didn't want all of y'all to think that I had suddenly a full head of hair. But anyway, this is not Calvin's favorite either.
Well, I like that wig though, I really do,
You do?
because it does have full and it's long and everything. Your others are a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
But I like this, and this is more closer to your natural hair.
Yeah.
But I think she looks great, don't y'all?
That's to be seen.
We've both been real busy today. And
Yeah,
so
we had a lot of errands before we started our video, didn't we?
we sure did, I tell you.
Well, Calvin, if you want me to, I can open these cans up for you and I can cut some of these onions up or do whatever you want me to help you out.
Okay, I think I will let you, if you don't mind, I'll let you dice up the onions and the tomatoes for us
Okay.
and get those ready for the
Alright.
toppings, and I'll open these cans.
All right.
Okay, so this will be brown here in just a couple more minutes, and when it gets brown completely, then I'll mix up the casserole for us. Okay, it looks like our hamburger meat is browned real good and the onions are sauteed. So I'll go ahead and turn this off. And next I'm gonna get started and mix up the other ingredients that goes in the casserole. Okay, on my next step, these are tortilla chips, and this bag was a 13-ounce bag, but we've already used part of them, and I weighed it out, and there's about 8 ounces here. So this is about half of a bag of tortilla chips, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually crush them up just a little bit while they're still in the bag, and this is noisy, but okay. Let's see if that crushed them good enough. Yeah, that looks like that crushed them up real good. So next thing I'm going to do, I've got some refried beans, and I'm going to put at least half of this can in there, maybe a little bit more. Marie said I might should have warmed these up before I got them out, and I believe she may be right. Marie's usually right when she says something. So.
When it comes to cooking, but that's about it.
But you know how us men are, we're sort of stubborn. We want to do things our own way, don't we? Okay, that's a little bit over half of the can, so I'm not going to put it all in there for right now. Then I'm going to add, this is corn, and it's just yellow corn, and I drained it. And this is a little small can, it's an 8-ounce can. We actually bought this by accident 2 or 3 months ago when we was doing our order. We thought we was ordering big cans, and we got a little small can. But I'm only going to put about half of that can in there. I'm not going to put them all in. Then this is salsa, and this is some salsa that we had bought when we bought these chips, and we've ate about half of it already. This is a 16-ounce bottle, and so I'm using about half of it, so about 8 ounces of salsa, maybe about 1 cup. And we'll just pour all that in there. Go ahead and get as much of it out as I can. Okay. And then this is the red enchilada sauce. And this particular can is a 19-ounce can. So I'm going to use most of it, maybe a little over half. that's about half of it right there. I'm gonna save it a minute in case I want to put some more in there. And this is our Mexican cheese. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of Mexican cheese in here with it. Not a lot to start with. So now I've got to just mix this up a little bit. Maria, I like how this looks as it's mixing up. Okay. Okay, got that mixed up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add the meat mixture in on top of it now. And go ahead and mix it some more. And I think that's going to be enough for the enchilada sauce. So I won't add no more of that to it. Okay. It's good and crunchy. You can hear those tortilla chips crunching. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, this casserole dish here, I think this is a Pioneer Woman. It is. And I believe it measures out to be about 6 by 9. So it's a small casserole dish. And I like using this when it's just 2 of us. Okay, so let me pour this into it. And hopefully it don't overflow. Looks like it's going to be about right. Okay. And I'll smooth it out just a little. Marie, do you mind stepping over here and tell me how you think this looks? Does that look okay?
Yes, it looks really good.
Okay. So what we'll do next,
That's plenty enough for us too.
it actually, you know, I said this is for 2 people. To be honest with you, this is going to be a little more than 2 people can eat on one meal. It'll probably be 2 meals for us. Okay, so next I'm going to put some cheese on top of it.
We might take some down to Kim.
Yes, if Kim wants some, we'll definitely share it with her. Okay, I'm going to put some more of this Mexican cheese on it.
For y'all that don't know who Kim is, she's our granddaughter and she just had a baby. So she would welcome a meal, wouldn't she, Calvin?
I think so.
I know I would, if I just had a baby.
And Kim's like us. She loves Mexican food, so it would suit her just fine.
I love Mexican, Italian, any kind, really. And I guess that probably shows, huh?
Okay, and I'm going to press that down just a little bit so hopefully it don't stick to the aluminum foil. But I'm going to put some aluminum foil over the top of it and cover it. And we're going to cook it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. So let me get this in the oven and start cooking it. And when it gets done, we'll come back and do a taste test. Okay, everyone, we're back. The easy enchilada casserole is finished. I let it cook for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Then I removed the foil off the top of it, and then I let it cook for 5 more minutes uncovered, and to me it looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Let's find out how it tastes.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Sounds
Okay, Marie went ahead and got some lettuce cut up, so I'm going to put a little bit of lettuce in mine, not a lot. Okay, Marie, and I'll let you fix yours the way you like yours.
I think that I'll wait till I get it
Okay.
out.
Okay, and then we'll get some of the casserole out. Let's see how it cuts. And I did let it sit here and cool for about 7 minutes before I did this part. Okay. Would you like me to get yours out, Marie?
Sure, you can.
Okay. Okay, and there's Marie's. I'm going to put just a little bit of green onions on mine, not many.
I thought about putting some taco sauce on mine, but I don't think we got any.
We've got some more of that red enchilada sauce you could put on it.
Okay, that'll be all right.
That would work perfect, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of tomatoes on it. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of sour cream on mine.
I think that we put our enchilada sauce in our salsa dish, didn't we? That was left over.
We did the leftover enchilada sauce. I just put in that salsa jar to store it. It's a good idea, Maria. I think I'll do the same thing.
I was also thinking that black olives would have been good in this.
It would have. Okay.
Set that over there, please. I love tomatoes.
Okay.
Some green onion. Yep, some sour cream.
And there's you some sour cream.
Okay, doke.
Okay. Sprinkle a little salt and pepper on mine too, if you don't mind. Marie, yours looks real good. You want to do taste test first?
Yeah, I will.
I've been so busy working down here, I forgot to look at the camera. And when I was recording a few minutes ago, I think that my overhead camera was not recording part of it.
Mm.
Okay, everyone, I just want to let you know that this meal did not meet our expectations. We did eat it and it was okay, but it just was not what we expected. I'm not sure if it was the tortilla chips in the recipe or if it was something else, but the texture just was not that good in it. And we definitely will not be making this meal again. I just want to let you know that we tried it and it was just not that great. And definitely I will not put the recipe in the description below because this meal just does not meet our expectations.
So everyone, y'all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on our next video.
And so y'all do what you love and love what you do. And y'all have a great evening. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here